guys, hi, welcome back once again, and this time I wish to talk about birthdays. Essentially because I recently celebrated my birthday and it may sound very egocentric, but I also realize I know that a whole lot of other people, some I personally know, most I do not, who were also celebrating their own birthdays on the same day. And I also realize that every single day, somebody or the other is celebrating their birthday on this planet. So when I thought of this topic, or when I thought of birthday essentially, there were a few things that came into the picture. There were a few things that popped up. And we essentially are talking about a whole lot of celebration. We are talking about cutting the cake. We are talking about having some kind of a sweet. We are talking about gifts and exchanging gifts and pleasantries. But also at the same time, we are talking about things that have happened in the past. And we are celebrating the life that we have already lived. And then at the same time, we are also talking about the life that we wish to live. And in that instance, I realized that we are constantly talking of either living in the past or living in the future or for the future. And then I also realized at the same time that we are barely present in the now when life is happening in the now, when we are happening in the now. So I'm not saying we should not be celebrating the years that we have already lived. We should not be grateful for the years that we have lived. I think we all need to be grateful for the lives that we have lived because we are an embodiment, an expression, an extension of life, and life is meant to be celebrated. So why should we have a day to celebrate life? Why should it not be celebrated continuously? And then when I thought about it a little more, I also realized that birthday essentially means birth and day, the day that we took birth. And so life is yet again offering an opportunity to us to birth our own selves, to transform our own selves, to evolve its own self, to help us evolve itself through us. So why do not we take this idea that a birthday is probably an invitation from life, knocking at our doors, knocking on us and telling us that I'm coming to birth you again, all over again. I'm coming to transform you again because that is the only way I evolve. So if we could understand that, I think we would celebrate life more often because it is a constant process of transformation which helps in its own evolution and thereby it helps us evolve. And I came across this quote by Robin Sharma: "Don't live the same year 75 times and call it life." And I think that makes more sense. Because if you're doing the same things over and over again, if you're repeating ourselves over and over again, life is barely transforming itself. And if life is barely transforming itself, it is barely evolving. And if life is barely evolving, we are barely evolving. Because we are an embodiment and expression of life itself. So let us honor that about life. Let life take its own chance on us, through us, with us, to be able to say, I evolve every single time I'm given a chance. I even give you a chance to evolve, to birth yourself all over again. Let's think about that a little more, and I will see you once again next week. Till then, stay tuned in.